Two giants in the world of crypto exchanges, one major decision, which platform is truly better? On one side, the user-friendly powerhouse, Coinbase, and on the other, the feature-packed and trusted Kraken. We're diving into what actually matters: fees, security, features, ease of use, and more. Forget the hype and marketing jargon, we're here for real insights. Each category gets a score, so by the end, you'll have a clear winner. And trust us, the outcome might catch you off guard. Let's get into it. Okay, so here's our mind map. We're going to look at fees, like, do they eat into your profits or what? Trading features, because not all exchanges are built the same. Security, obviously super important. Coin selection, in case you want to dabble outside the classics. Ease of use, because I don't want my grandma calling me for tech help. And then global access, since hey, crypto's supposed to be borderless, right? Alright, let's kick things off. First up, fees. Alright, let's talk about fees, because honestly, who wants to throw away extra cash? With Coinbase, things are pretty clear, especially for beginners, so you kinda know what you're getting into. But here's the thing. Those buy and sell fees, they can really add up, and advanced folks might feel the pinch even more. Kraken though, their trading fees are, noticeably lower. You actually get discounts as your trading volume increases, which, hello, that's awesome for power users. The only tiny catch? You might face some deposit and withdrawal fees, depending on how you're moving your money around. So when it comes to deposit and withdrawal fees, depending on how you're moving your money around. Moving on to trading features. If you're brand new, Coinbase feels almost like using a regular banking app. Super sleek, super friendly. But if you ever want to trade like the pros, you might hit a ceiling kind of fast, not a lot of advanced order types, and margin trading in the US. Forget about it. On the other side, Kraken piles on the features, margin, futures, even an OTC desk for that big money action. Plus you get API access, which, okay, might sound nerdy, but for serious traders, it's a dream. Downside? Yeah, the interface can be intimidating at first. But for features, Kraken just blows right past Coinbase. Now, security. You want your crypto safe, period. Coinbase is solid here, with insured hot wallets and lots of compliance, plus regular audits so you're not flying blind. Thing is, there was that SIM swap incident back in 2019, which is kinda like finding out your favorite restaurant once had a kitchen fire. They'd cleaned up, but it's good to remember. Kraken though has never had a major breach, and they actually do these proof of reserves audits, plus most of your funds are cold stored away from the internet. You do have to set up a few extra security steps, but honestly, totally worth it for peace of mind. Oh, did you know this? Kraken was actually founded by someone who got burned by Mt. Gox, you know, that infamous crypto disaster. So it was literally built to be safer from day one. Bit of trivia to drop at your next crypto meetup. Alright, coin selection, because it's not just about Bitcoin anymore, right? Coinbase lets you pick from over 250 cryptos, NFTs, and stablecoins, so there's a lot to play with, though they're missing some really obscure coins. Kraken's sporting 200 plus coins, and here's something cool, you get lots more staking and DeFi options, and some pairs you can't find anywhere else. Only catch? A few tokens may be off limits depending on where you live. Seriously though, both are stacked, so let's call this one a tie. Let's get into ease of use. Guys, Coinbase is almost hilariously easy. It's so beginner-friendly you could hand it to your mom and she'd probably be buying crypto by lunch. The app is top-rated. It's almost too simple. Downside is, if you want lots of data charts and deep-dive dashboards, you'll probably feel boxed in. On Kraken, you get all these advanced views and customization, which is awesome if you know your way around. But for those just starting out, it's a bigger hurdle. So yeah, for pure simplicity, Coinbase wins this round. Last category, global access. So Coinbase does cover over 100 countries, which is decent, but there are still some regional gaps. And depending on where you live, things can get a little frustrating. Kraken? Almost anywhere you look, they're there. Over 190 countries, way fewer restrictions, plus supports a bunch more fiats. Only minor bummer, some features are still limited in the US, but overall, Kraken makes life way easier if you're international. Let's pull up the radar chart real quick, so you can see, side by side, just where Coinbase and Kraken stand on every feature. Honestly, you get a pretty clear sense who's edging ahead in which areas. So, big picture, if you're just starting out and want something easy, simple, no headaches, Coinbase is honestly the way to go. But if you're the type who wants more bang for your buck, likes extra tools, wants to trade globally, and cares about hardcore security, Kraken really is the winner here. Alright, if this helped you figure it out, follow along for more super practical crypto guides. See you in the next one.